Hello everybody and welcome to Buffalo Bridal Association's Wedding Planning Weekly, brought to you by Lucarelli's Banquets and Buffalo's Best Videos, Key Video Productions. Our show is all about sharing tips, ideas, and advice for planning a wedding in Western New York. We're going to connect you with local businesses that are members of the BBA and whose goal is to help make your wedding day dreams come true.
Throughout the show, if you see something you want to know more about, simply go onto our website at buffalobridalassociation.com. Let's get things rolling today with our first of two BBA Q&A segments. First topic, questions you should ask your DJ before signing on the dotted line.
One of the most important aspects of your wedding day planning is choosing the right entertainment. Because after all, you're throwing the biggest party of your life. So it's important that before you sign on the dotted line, you ask your DJ the right questions. Welcome to Wedding Planning Weekly, Jim.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing fine. Jim, Premier Sound has been around for about 20 years now, and your company is one of the industry leaders. What's the first tip you would suggest to newly engaged couples who are looking for their entertainment?
Mike, I like to suggest to potential clients that I meet with to seek out information from a variety of sources. You've got the internet, you've got friends and colleagues who've planned weddings and have chosen DJs. Of course, there's the BBA. And at this point, I tell them, there's no pressure to make a decision. So just take it all in, relax. You're just doing your preliminary research.
But before you know it, the wedding day is fast approaching, so you've got to narrow down your search. I would think you'd want to make sure that the company, for instance, is properly insured. This is just part of the research that brides should now really be digging into.
Absolutely, Mike. Once you do your preliminary research in tip one, then you're going to narrow your list down to a few companies that you're really going to want to take a closer look at.
What's another tip, Jim?
Mike, another tip you're really going to want to think about is the DJ personality. What type of a DJ do you want for your particular event? You want somebody really outgoing? Do you want somebody more laid back, just making those basic announcements? Do you want to have a big, huge dance party or more of a laid back cocktail type reception?
Okay. How about cost? Should cost be a major factor?
Mike, I feel price shouldn't be the major factor. I'll be honest with you, it's probably the first question that we get asked. And I think a big reason for that is because they don't know what else to ask. And as a DJ industry, maybe we haven't done a great job in educating our clients in exactly everything that we do when it comes to the wedding reception.
And I say it all the time on this program, get to know your wedding service provider, build a relationship. Why is building a relationship with your DJ so important?
Building a relationship is huge, especially when it comes to DJs, because they're really going to be the face of your reception. The DJ company that you choose is going to want to be in line with your vision for your wedding, the type of party that you're going to want to throw, the vibe you're going for. So when DJs and their clients can match up personality-wise, we know that we're going to reflect your personal vision and style for the party.
Great information, Jim. When it comes to choosing your reception entertainment, do your homework, narrow the field, think about the type of DJ personality you want. Don't let price be the only factor, and get to know your DJ well before you walk into your reception hall. And these are just a few tips to consider before signing on the dotted line.
There is a place unlike any other in Western New York where your guests will feel worlds away, and yet, because of its convenient location on Transit Road in Alma, is only minutes away.
There's not too many facilities in Buffalo where you can have your ceremony and reception all in one place. That's what makes the Collins Banquets an ideal location.
The first response we usually get when people walk in is wow. They look at the high ceilings, they look at the grand chandelier, they take a walk out onto the patio, they see a waterfall and this beautiful landscapes. You know, there's really nothing like it in the area. The beauty from inside and outside of the facility that makes people really want to have their weddings here.
Always at your service and ready to assist to ensure every detail is covered, the Columns professional and caring staff is there every step of the way.
Attention to detail is very important when you're planning a wedding reception. It's very important for me to be able to unveil the needs and the desires of the bride and groom so I can fulfill them the day of the reception.
The Columns features 2 beautifully appointed banquet rooms. Our smaller room is designed for parties up to 150, and our grand ballroom can comfortably accommodate parties of up to 450 guests.
We have these beautiful windows in our grand ballroom that look out onto the outdoor patio and waterfall. So from within your party, you can look out and just see these beautiful landscapes, and it really makes for a special event.
And then there's the food. from our over-the-top hors d'oeuvre stations to our entrees like our almond chicken Dijon, our salmon provençal, or our garlic rub filet mignon. And hopefully you save room for dessert to try one of the many stations we offer here at the Columns. Bottom line, nobody leaves the Columns banquets hungry.
Let the staff at the Columns help you plan your wedding, shower, rehearsal party, or any event. Come see for yourself why the Columns would be the perfect setting for your friends and family to celebrate together. You can start the process today by visiting our website at thecolumnsbanquets.com or by calling us at 674-3241 for a personal tour.
Our family's here every day on site at the Columns Banquets, dedicated to one mission alone, and that is to make sure that your wedding is the event of a lifetime.
Remember, all the businesses you see on our show are members of the BBA. And if you'd like to get in touch with any of them, simply go online to buffalobridalassociation.com. There you'll find links to all of our members, video clips, ticket information for our August bridal show at Salvatore's Italian Gardens, and a whole lot more.
Also, if you've missed any of our past episodes, you can find them all on YouTube. Video tours from some of the area's top wedding pros are just a click away. Don't go away, because a little later on, you'll learn what questions you should have ready before shopping for those all-important and tasty cakes, cookies, and confections.
Tuxedo Junction. Stop in or go online to order your free swatches today.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.
Imagine your guests' delight when they learn that Lucarelli's Banquet Center is hosting your celebration. Lucarelli's offers 4 distinct and beautiful rooms that can host functions from 30 to 800 in lavish splendor. Looking to have your event off-site? Our full kitchen on wheels can travel to your destination to cater in style. For the Southtown's premier destination for weddings, social events, or corporate meetings, Lucarelli's Banquet Center, where it's only the best for your guests.
This portion of the program was sponsored by Ilio de Palos, a Buffalo, New York tradition since 1965.
Want to take your event to the next level? You come to the right place. Custom designer prints, props, social media integration, green screen technology. All you need to do is call. Weddings, corporate events, school events, retirement parties, birthdays, holiday parties, bar and bat mitzvahs, graduations. Reserve your photo booth today.
If you're planning a wedding, you're about to spend more money than you ever have on things you've never purchased before from businesses you've probably never heard of. Having the right team of professionals in your court can save not only time, but money. Most often, building the team begins at your venue. More on that topic when Wedding Planning Weekly returns. If you're a bride, you're about to spend more money than you've ever spent before on more things you've never purchased before, from more businesses you've never even heard of before. But before you start to panic, visit BuffaloBridalAssociation.com. We've brought together more than 150 of the area's most respected wedding experts, businesses you can trust to make your wedding dreams come true. Visit us before you go anywhere else. BuffaloBridalAssociation.com.
Elio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Elio DiPaolo's, we cater to your dreams.
Choosing the reception site that fits your style and budget for the most important day of your life is a process that, well, get ready for it. It's going to take you some time and energy. And knowing the questions to ask and what to expect will ensure your big day is a big success. And nobody knows more about that than Katie and Amanda Lucarelli. Now, Katie, put on your wedding consultant hat for a minute. As the banquet coordinator here at Lucarelli's, what is your role?
Here at Lucarelli's, I am the in-house wedding consultant. I meet with our brides when they first come in to tour our building. I show them our 4 beautiful rooms. I sit down and talk to them. I get every detail on what they want for their special day.
So, soup to nuts, beginning to end, you're the one that they're going to rely on.
I'm their girl.
Every single time.
Every single
You're
time.
there for them, right?
Correct.
Now, I know that Lucarelli's is also well known for its off-premise catering option. You call it your kitchen on wheels, Amanda. What can newly engaged couples expect from you as their coordinator should they decide on an off-site venue?
When my clients book their off-site venue and they come to us, they know we have the state-of-the-art kitchen. It's everything that my chefs need in their kitchen, in-house, on wheels. It gives them that security that their food is going to be hot, fresh, prepared, right there and served.
So let's talk about an example. Hayloft in the Grove, I know you're there most of the summer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the truck rolls up. What happens next?
We take care of setting up the bar service, the cocktail hour. Then we will go down and set up for your dinner service, the dessert station. And we work very closely with Hayloft in the Grove for our clients so that all of their details that they wanted are taken care of.
All right, switching gears. Today, especially with the internet, it seems couples are doing a lot more research when it comes to their wedding day providers. And that's really a good thing, right?
Absolutely.
Katie, when a bride-to-be and her fiancé schedule an appointment with you, what should be on their checklist prior to coming to that meeting?
Well, when they come in, we always want them to keep a budget in mind because we don't want to give them something that is unrealistic. We want them to think about their food. What kind of style do they want? And even when you're going to any venue, ask, is there going to be anything tacked on? Is it all inclusive? Can I have my ceremony here and my reception? Is it just a reception hall? A lot of those questions are huge to ask your venue.
So the more preparation she has coming into that meeting, the better for the bride, better for the groom, better for the venue.
Definitely, Mike.
Now let's talk about the timeline. How soon before the wedding should couples secure their reception site? Amanda?
For off-site, as low as 6 months to about a year.
And in-house is totally different. We have brides booking out for 18 months to 12 months.
So I think you've already answered these questions, but if a newly engaged couple would ask this question, why should I choose Lucarelli's? What would you say to them?
We pride ourselves on being only the best for your guests. Your wedding's yours, so we're completely customized. We customize your menu, your bar, to exactly what each bride and groom want. Nothing is cookie cutter. It's what's your favorite chicken? What's your favorite beef? What kind of potatoes don't you like? What's your favorite potato? So everything is 100% customized to that bride and groom. because we don't know what they like until we get to know them. We want all of our guests to feel like family before they leave.
And there you have it, great information. And brides and grooms, if you need more information, you can go online at lucarellis.com, or you can pay a site visit right here at Lucarelli's, 1830 Abbott Road in Lackawanna. Or finally, give them a call, 824-8711. Thank you so much for your insight today, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
This portion of the program was sponsored by Buffalo's Best Videos, premier wedding storytelling.
I, Courtney, take you, Josh, to be my husband.
I, Joshua, take you, Courtney, to be my wife.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still. Beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Courtney, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Joshua, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Joshua and Courtney, husband and wife.
Thanks to Key Video for that terrific wedding story. You'll often hear couples say how glad they are that they decided to hire a pro to video their wedding day. It goes by in such a blur, and without capturing all those details on DVD, you miss out on the things that you worked so hard to plan.
I agree, Katie. It's the best way to hold on to those memories. Hey guys, if you have a sweet tooth like I do, and an appreciation for creative confectionery, choosing your wedding cake is likely to be one of your favorite parts of the wedding planning. But there's lots to consider though, including design, flavors, portion size, and of course, wedding budget.
Your wedding cake will be the centerpiece of your reception, so it's important to take your time when searching for the perfect baker. Because just like wedding dress shopping, this is not a process you'll want to rush through. And to help you ask the right questions before signing on the dotted line with your cake designer is Lisa Olson, owner of one of Western New York's best-known bakeries, Olson's Bakery. Lisa, it's great to have you with us on Wedding Planning Weekly.
Thank you, Mike. I'm glad to be here.
You know, Lisa, I would think that most newlywed couples start online, check out photos, look at reviews, and then visit the bakery in person. Once there, though, what determines a reputable bakery?
We've been in business for over 25 years, and I've been decorating wedding cakes for about 30 years. And I believe that gives the bride and groom a sense of assurance and security, knowing their cake is in the hands of someone who does have a great deal of experience.
Sure. Now, I would think also that having the couple walk out with some sort of a sketch is something that you take care of as well?
Absolutely. I first find out how many servings they need, and then I do draw a sketch, and we probably have about 30 wedding cakes on display. There's just a lot to choose from.
Well, I would think it's important to give yourself adequate time to pick out a wedding cake. What's that magic time frame?
I believe about 6 months is usually adequate, but the bride and groom do have to take into consideration that sometimes they might not be able to come in to see me until a month or so before.
And I would think custom cakes take a bit longer, perhaps?
Absolutely, they do.
Okay. And then the obvious, you need to love how the cake tastes, right?
That is so correct. One of our most popular flavors is almond cake. We do offer a great deal of fillings. We try to have a nice assortment of cakes for the brides and grooms to try. They come up with some of their own sometimes. We've had bubblegum flavored cakes and funfetti, and it's beyond.
That's great. And I would say that it's very important that brides and grooms do take advantage of the cake tasting.
That's very true, yes.
All right, give me one more tip.
Well, how about if we talk about the budget?
Sure.
We do have ways to help brides and grooms save money on their wedding cakes. Whether they order a smaller 2 or 3 tiered cake, we supplement with sheet cakes. We offer also what we call a 300 series wedding cake. It's a cake that serves 130. It's $300. We have 4 beautiful designs to choose from, and it's sure to help their budget.
And then there's that all-important question on the mind of every bride and the groom watching today who probably won't be able to sleep tonight. What's the difference between fondant and buttercream icing?
Buttercream is the old-fashioned traditional. It's put on with a spatula, and the fondant is actually a very sweet icing that's rolled out and then it's formed over the cake. There's a lot of brides that come in and say that they hear that fondant doesn't taste very good, but it's also depends on how it's put on.
And buttercream icing, I would think, would be less expensive, correct?
It is, yes, that's correct.
And there you have it, brides. You can sleep at night now knowing the difference between fondant and buttercream icing. And I have one more piece of advice for you from the For What It's Worth department, and I think you'd agree with me on this one, Lisa. When you are ready to make that appointment, keep your entourage to 1 or 2 people at the most. Inviting friends, cousins, the entire bridal party may not be in your best interest. Now, Lisa, if newlywed couples want to find out more about Olson's Bakery, what do they need to do?
Well, they need to give me a call to set up a time for consultation that works for them. If they can't make any of the times that are available, they can always do a deposit of $100 just to lock in the date, to give them a peace of mind.
Thanks, Lisa, for being with me today on Wedding Planning Weekly.
And thank you for inviting me.
I'm Dave Wozniak, the owner at Wozniak's Photography. We've been in business for over 30 years. I love this business. It's more than a hobby. I've been able to turn my hobby into a living, and there's nothing better than not having to call work work.
I'm Amanda Wozniak, and I work here as a photographer. It's a great job to have. I love doing it. I love working with the bride and groom all day. I love to see happy people, and it's just a great environment to be in.
I'm Brianna Wozniak. I'm a photojournalist here in Wozniak's Photography, and I also work in the office assembling the final albums. I get all the candid pictures. I zoom in on people's hands, flowers, small details that the bride has put together for months leading to the big day.
It's a privilege to be a wedding photographer. You're with people on the most important day of their life.
Usually at the bride's house when we first get there, it's crazy and hectic, and we like to just smooth things out and make the day go nice and easy for them.
We never will miss a shot because we're busy doing something else. That only comes with experience.
By the end of the day, we usually feel like we're a part of the family. Half the time they don't even realize we're still there, which means we did our job without being in anybody's face.
Our experience often translates into a more relaxed, stress-free day for the bride and groom. We do this every weekend. Most brides and grooms do this once in a lifetime.
My personal favorite part of the day is the father-daughter dance. I love it. It always chokes me up a little bit and I get a little bit teary-eyed. I think of my dad.
We know we're going to give you great photographs. What we like is at the end of the day, when you know you've had a great time with us and you've got the most awesome photographs you could possibly imagine.
At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go. With the newest styles and the latest trends, we carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Planning a wedding can be some of the most fun you'll ever have. You have to keep things in perspective though and surround yourself with people you trust. Because you've heard me say this before, and let's face it, I'm about to spend more money than I ever have on things I've never purchased before from businesses I've probably never heard of.
We really want to encourage you to lean on members of the BBA. Log on to BuffaloBridalAssociation.com. Many thanks to our sponsors on today's show. Let them know you heard about them on the program.
For everyone here at the Buffalo Bridal Association and Wedding Planning Weekly and the staff and crew at Key Video Productions, we'll see you next Sunday. Goodbye, everybody.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.